My name is Kaylia Ervin. I'm a senior at Ferris State University. I am in the CJ program, Criminal Justice, and centralizing in corrections. My hometown is Muskegon, Michigan, and I went to high school. I graduated from Muskegon High School. However, I did not attend there all 4 years. I dropped out in 9th grade and went back to kind of an adult education program and got my degree that way.
I grew up in foster care. I spent 10 years in the foster care system.
I would say the challenges for being a foster kid are the little things that people don't really think about or would ever think about. You're glad to have the freedom when you first get here, but it is kind of scary at the same time. You're on your own. You really don't have, well, for many students, they don't have anywhere to go during breaks or during the summer because now they've aged out of the system, so they're kind of just, you know, for the most part on their own. I am involved in a program called FYI, Ferris Youth Initiative, and it's mainly youth who've been in foster care. They're linked up with mentors that are professors or faculty on campus, and it's just helping with the aging out process, giving us some sort of background or people to lean on, just a support system that normally other students would have. Also, a bigger challenge for me was studying, just because I had dropped out of high school, and the high school that I went to, it was mostly you come, you sit online, you do your classwork, you go home for maybe a few hours a day until you get the work completed. So there was never any study life. So coming to Ferris, it was an adjustment. Over the summer, I was offered an internship with CCAI, the Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute, and it was on Capitol Hill. The main purpose of the internship was to get foster youth who have lived through that journey as experts to come to DC and write a policy for change and reconstruction of the foster care system as it is now. They were published. We had a briefing where Congress members and members of society in general could come and watch, and it was just an awesome experience. In high school, I figured I would be a lawyer, so I thought criminal justice will be a good foundation for a law degree. Now, I still want to be a lawyer, and I will be going to MSU's law program in the fall. I would say my most accomplished and what I'm most proud of in my last 4 years is that I did not give up, and that I made it through, and that I'm not a statistic, and that sadly I am an anomaly of foster youth. People, well, usually youth that were raised in foster care or spent time in foster care, they usually don't go off to college, less than 3% do, and I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad that I've made it all the way through and that I've gotten accepted to law school, so it's like the dreams are finally panning out and everything's in order. I'm just glad that I did it. I'm glad that I stuck to it. I'm glad that I got up on those negative 20-degree days and went to class, like that I just went through it. Looking back, I don't know how I did it, but I'm glad I did it.